I have been having some issues with my son Tyran. I know P been going through some things with his own family, but he's a great dad. So hopefully he has some great advice for me.
What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with a part 2 of Pep is a Bad Mom. This time, honey, we see Pep reaching out to Master P about her son Tyran and the issues she's having with him. I kind of feel like it was unnecessary for her to go to Master P. I feel like you need to just be talking to your son with a therapist. That is where the problem is. And getting all this advice from other people, you know, it's just unnecessary. They don't have nothing to do with the situation. But because she's a confused teenager, honey, this is what she wants to do. She wants to talk to other people about her situation that, you know, Master P don't know nothing about you and your son. He just know that you on this show with him, okay? Girl, you need to get to the therapist's office, honey. All right? But let's check the clip out, honey.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, yeah, no, you know, not too busy for you.
Oh, sweet. So this is the thing. I got Tyran, and then the girl comes 8 years later.
Yeah.
I give him everything, but some reason he's holding something.
Yeah, but he feel he probably ain't getting attention. What type of men you have around?
Oh, Master P may not have been a bad choice after all, honey. He gets right to it, honey, okay?
I'm the man. Like, Tyran, father, we broke up, like, while I was pregnant. Real talk, he got someone pregnant while I was pregnant. So I raised Tyran and trying to be the mom and the dad.
With a young man, sometimes, like, the dad need to be around. There's certain things you can't do for a guy, no matter you trying to be both.
That's true. But my thing is this, you guys. Isn't Tretch Tyran's dad, right? Like, didn't he step up and take that role? Because, you guys, when I see Tretch and Tyran on the show, they look like father and son. You could just see it in the relationship. Tyran has a totally different relationship with Tretch than he does with his real mom, Pep. It's like they are strangers, but when that boy is sitting with Tretch, he's like, that's my dad. You know, his dad listens to him. Like, I see how Tretch looks into that boy's eyes, y'all. Like, seriously. You know, so there's a love there. There's a bond there. I mean, I'm sure he wasn't there for all of Tyran's years, but Tretch has definitely been a father to that boy. I mean, that man, honey. Tyran is grown. He has been a father to Tyran, so I don't know why she making it look like she just did, you know, everything, you know, by herself, honey. I don't know. Well, I guess she's saying she did everything by herself because she didn't get with Tretch until Egypt, was born. Yeah, I guess. I don't know how long they were together before Egypt was born, but yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think you got to start having conversations with him about, you know, you trying to do your part, but you only can do so much. And I know you love him. I'm just saying, everybody got a role to play. And that's what kids don't realize. Parents love their kids equally. You can't be everywhere for everybody at one time, but everybody in the house got to know that it's real love in this house. That's the most important thing.
And Master P, honey, she has failed to do that, okay? She has failed to do that. And I could just see you guys with watching how that party went and how she didn't want to give Tyran that cake. I can just tell that this is normal for her to sabotage certain shit that's for Tyran, you know, because as soon as TT began mentioning Tyran, what did Pep do? Made it about Egypt. It wasn't about Egypt. Yes, y'all are at Egypt's house, big deal, but celebrate your damn son, him being in town. You didn't do that. You went out on a date the first night he got there instead of taking him out on a date, you know, instead of treating him to a nice meal. So, man, her priorities are all over the place.
What we can do is I'm taking the boys out on a camping trip. So maybe we ask him, do he want to come with us? I could kind of like spend some time with him just to see, you know, how you really feel.
That's nice of Master P to offer his services, honey. I remember this little episode.
Wait, that's great because obviously that still matter.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that I invited Master P here. I hope his advice helps me and Tyran because the time is now before it's too late. I'm thinking of bringing a professional. Listen, I know when I say professional, like a therapist. I want another party to talk to me, Egypt, and him to just kind of hear everything.
Kind of mediate everything.
Mediate.
Okay.
Exactly. Thank you. That's the word.
Y'all all love each other.
But what does Egypt have to do with the issues between you and Tyran? Tyran didn't say there's an issue with you and Egypt. He said there's an issue between me and you and our relationship. Like, leave Egypt out of it.
So, you know, I think y'all just gotta be the best family you could be. Nobody's perfect.
That's
and I
right.
think, you know what I'm saying?
This is great. Yeah, like, honestly, thank you. I want to hear your thoughts, my thoughts, and get to something that I'm feeling was missing with us. I want to do family therapy.
I agree with you that we need this fixed. Personally, I don't think we need a therapist.
You could say, I don't feel we need it. I think we do.
I think y'all do too, Tyran, because your mother is not wrapped too tightly, honey, okay?
I want to bring in someone that will hear us out individually and collectively. Just kind of get to the something.
I'm happy my mother's finally taking a step forward to like fix what we have, because now that lets me know that she knows there is an issue between us. But honestly, I don't think we need to go to family therapy for that. If there was any thing I get with me and you and her, I don't get that.
You said you feel I'm closer.
I know you're closer. I mean, a blind man can see that one, honestly.
You think Stevie Wonder, Rachel could see? No, they couldn't.
Pretty sure they could draw a
because
picture
I'm
of
not closer. You were my firstborn. You were 8 years in the game with me before she was even thought of. I wanted a boy, and I got my boy. I'm gonna show you how much I wanted you.
When it comes to like the group thing, like with all three of us, I just don't want to get ganged up on.
See, like I said, why is Egypt gonna even be in the room? But I digress.
I just want to know it's okay if I call T to come. Not that it was purposely happened, but like my sister, she's a yes man to my mom. Like if mom says it, she's gonna do it. So I need to hear her in my corner.
See, he calling TT, honey, for backup. I see a lot has not changed, honey, okay?
She could come in, but I'll tell you one thing. She can't say while I'm talking.
I'll be on your side with that because I want you to talk. You know, I guess, you know, this is better than nothing.
I need this, y'all.
We're just gonna
Be a big happy family, yeah.
and resolve our problems.
God willing.
Yeah.
I love how you brought me to the beach on like the windiest
I
LA
thought it was
day
gonna be nice.
ever. No, it's
Clearly.
still beautiful out here.
Yeah, it is nice. It's nice.
So what's up that you summoned me to Malibu?
I don't know if you heard about the whole therapy thing that we're doing with my mom.
No.
Yeah.
Like going to therapy?
Yeah, like, I was like, all right, I'll do the one-on-one, but then she was talking about with her, me, and Egypt. I said I would only do this if you come, because you know how they get. My mother encourages Egypt.
Oh, right? Do this.
Exactly.
And naturally, Egypt's gonna go that way.
Exactly. So I want to make sure that I have something in my corner, because you know you've seen how my mother is with me, and you're one of the only people who know how she's with me. Growing up, me and Terry, we actually lived together for majority of our lives. It was just me and her. So that is my sister. Not that Egypt isn't my sister, but you know, she's my first sister before Egypt was born.
I mean, I've been there to witness all of them. Egypt wasn't around when we were younger. She has a very peachy description.
The only thing she knows is what my mother tells her.
Yeah.
It might sound strange to think that Pep and Egypt would gang up on us, but they really do have a strong bond and tend to vote as one. So if Tyran's worried about it, I'm definitely going to show up to therapy for him, and I'm definitely going to support him 100%.
I really love TT and Tyran's relationship. I love how she's going to come into this situation with them going to therapy, and she's gonna have his back because somebody gotta have Tyran's back. We know it ain't gonna be Pep, and we know it ain't gonna be that damn Egypt.
I don't have to say unless like you need to like hold on, let's just let him finish it, or she'll just she's like a praying mantis. No, I will, babe. If that's what you want me to, hell yeah. Your other sister's here.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
So Tyran, Big Greasy, and JoJo, and Master P and Romeo, they all go on this like camping trip where, they're all gonna bond together. Master P is gonna talk to all the boys. But before they do all of that, JoJo has some words with Tyran about his little welcoming party.
What about your little, welcome party? I mean, it didn't really seem like a party for you.
Yeah, no, it didn't feel like a welcome party at all.
And that's interesting that JoJo picked up on the fact that, this wasn't a welcoming party for Tyran. It seemed like it was more or less about Egypt and Pep and, all these other people.
I thought it was just me that thought that.
Don't worry, my welcome party. I feel like I have to do this now, My mother had different sides of priorities, and it definitely wasn't me. The one good thing that came out of my welcome party was that I actually got to meet JoJo and Eric.
I can sense the differential between bro, sis, mom.
No, there's a big difference, actually. Like, well, that whole thing that's a typical moment. That's literally the story of my life right there. Like, I went to an event not that long ago, and my mom had a driver pick me up. And he's like, yeah, I've been driving you around for a while, blah, 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 this and that. I didn't even know she had a son.
Wow. Damn, Pep, you not looking good, sweetie. It ain't looking good for you.
Oh. But I'm trying to change that while I'm here, so hopefully.
We getting deep, and I ain't gonna lie, it's a kumbaya moment. Yeah. Let's just wait until P and everybody get here, and
you gotta go on one of these little teepees and console with him, man.
You gonna have to go back into the earth.
You calling me?
Yeah.
What's up?
Man, where you went at, bro? I was looking for you. I thought you was down there. What's been happening with you, man?
Honestly, I just been doing my own thing.
What you mean? What's up with you and your mom?
That's a good question. That's a real good question. I'm actually trying to figure that out myself.
I thought you and Pep was close.
We're not close. I want to be close.
You should be close to your mom no matter what. It ain't nothing like...
Master P, he can't be close to her no matter what. Okay? And she just talked to you and told you that, they are not close and Tyran feels left out,
Having that mom love, you know what I'm saying?
I completely agree. I'm a mama's person.
Yeah.
But like she doesn't like to be the mama. You know what I mean?
What about with your sister? I mean,
no, her and my sisters, they've always been close.
So you feel like
yeah,
she's catered to her more than you or something like
definitely, absolutely. But I'm happy my sister's being loved and blessed. But like, I look at my mom, it's like, share that too. I want some of that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so guess what? You gotta forgive her.
All the things she's doing now.
You gotta forgive her. Come on now, Master P. Come on now. Show a bit more compassion towards my boy Tyran. He ain't thinking about forgiving his heifer. He wants to put it all out on the line. Let y'all know what type of mother he has. And Pep is a bad mom. She just is, y'all.
I understand.
But stop focusing on that. I know she good people. She just a fun, free spirit.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
and it's cool to be a fun, free spirit, but
I want some too.
There is no reason to treat your son the way that Pep has been treating this boy. Okay, even Big E, Big Greasy, and JoJo, they picked up on it. If other people are starting to see the relationship you really have with your mother, that's how you know shit is fucked up. Okay,
for kids, because that's her.
In order for anything to go smoother with my mother and I would need her to at least acknowledge that there's something wrong. And hopefully therapy will help with that. Because personally, this is kind of like my last stand. If she doesn't give me some kind of apology, I don't know what more to do after that. I'm feeling kind of done right at this point.
Cut her off, okay?
So I'm here, homie. You need me for anything, man. Holla at me. I'm here.
I don't know, you guys. I felt like Master P could have did a better job of talking to Tyran. Y'all get down in the comments. Let me know how you feel it went. I just feel like Tyran needed compassion. He needed to be understood, and I don't know. I just felt like P could have been like, I don't know, offered more suggestions about their situation, you know, kind of saw it from Tyran's lens a bit more since P is a man, you know, Tyran is a man, you know. I don't know. I feel like people are kind of being dismissive about how Tyran feels because Tyran is a man and, you know, men shouldn't be worried if their mothers are close with them or if they give them a lot of love. And, you know, I just felt really bad for him, you guys. I really did.
I'm excited about this.
I know you are.
Right?
Yes. My words exactly.
Walking in a therapist, I'm like kind of nervous, but also excited to get to the bottom of this. I want to fix this with Tyran.
Every mom's dream.
Let's have a therapeutic time together.
Hi, Mercedes.
Hi.
Very nice to meet you.
I'm trying to keep a really clear, calm head.
All right, so have a seat and be comfortable.
I'm really just trying to breathe.
So who wants to go first?
I was literally just about to ask that. Like, who wants to go first?
All right, I'll go first because obviously no one's gonna. This is it, and stuff is about to get real.
First thing I would like to know is your goals.
Well, basically, the problem is that there's no equalness within our family. I don't know if you've seen like Harry Potter, like how he was with his step family when he was in the cupboard. Like that's me.
So Egypt, why are we here?
Because my mother summoned us. She was like, she thought it would be a good idea to do this as a family, and I'm really just here for her.
Mom.
What'd they say?
I'm gonna open up in a second about everybody.
Okay.
Look at her ass, just worried about what's said. You're a bad mom. You are, Pep. You're a bad mother. You can do better, honey. Okay. And the first tip I would give you is to open your damn eyes. Okay. And stop opening up them damn alcohol bottles. Stop opening that up, honey. All right.
If you look at both of your kids, who would you say there's more of a strain in as far as the relationship?
I would say Tyran.
So then I'm gonna bring Tyran in first. Okay, deal.
I'm hoping that Tyran understands, understand where I'm coming from, what happened, and you know, I just want to fix this. I just want to fix it.
So the guidelines would be when you have something to get off your chest, mom would listen. Okay, so what would you like to resolve with mom today?
I really do feel neglected when it comes with me and Egypt in the picture. One time I asked you, let's watch a movie, and you said you're tired and I got time for this. And I'm like, but we planned this literally right after I finished saying that. Egypt came in right behind me, was like, hey, can we play volleyball? And then you went on and played volleyball.
So what age?
Wow, that is fucked up.
Age would that be? Because I just want to.
17.
You were 17. And that would make
17? Damn, Pep.
Egypt, 9 years old. Okay.
What is mom's response?
Tyran shows everyone else more love than he showed me. And
see, look at her. She's manipulative, you guys. She's trying to flip this on him. You're supposed to be listening to your son, bitch, having some type of compassion for him. Okay? You're supposed to be the mother and be the bigger person. But now you flipping the narrative like, oh, well, he don't really like me. He show everybody way more love. That's his story to you. Now you trying to say that's your story with him? Girl, bye.
Tyran is so nice and so polite and so amazing. He didn't treat me like that.
And what age would you say this was from?
5th grade.
5th grade.
Okay. Do you remember that you were distanced from mom at that time? And do you know why?
It was when you were there and you chose not to be there.
Wow.
You know, if you're a kid, let's say in elementary school, and you have those plays, you know, and everyone has their parents and stuff, and you're constantly, and I got a nanny or an empty seat.
Tyran, you didn't like me coming because you always said, well, I don't look like the other parents. Remember that?
I never said I didn't like you.
And I dressed a certain way. I dress hip hop. I dress this sexy. I'm not gonna cut you.
Just did. She's not really hearing me, which is honestly this is how it is. I don't need her to be defensive. When you have
exactly, she's not listening.
To come at me, you know what, you did this and that.
I wasn't sorry.
That's a defensive mechanism right now. You have to interrupt me to save your case. I'm not attacking you.
Oh, did y'all catch them jewels that Tyran spit? He said, you have to interrupt me to defend your case, honey. Yes. That ain't nothing but the truth, honey.
I'm just telling you my point of view. I had no problem you come to my school. The glamour thing, yes, I had a problem with the glamour thing. It's like going to the movie. You dress up in fur coat, this is how I dress. Nobody dresses like that. You know you're gonna get stopped. You know you're gonna get stopped. And I'm the cameraman.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, we'll hold this, little boy. You're like, that's every scene. I'm like, good, get your praise. Yeah, but you know what, there's a time and place where you don't always 24/7. Like, there's a moment we can just be like right here.
Right.
And I can walk into a building with you.
Right. I totally understand, you guys, where he's coming from.
And then we're still together. It's not like you walk up somewhere because you got a paparazzi now, you know what I mean?
Honey, I get stopped with a hoodie with shades on.
That is not his point. Look at her. She is so childish, you guys. I can't believe I'm sitting up here looking at this bitch and looking at her as a mother. She's just childish. You know, you don't know who the parent, who the child in this situation. It's really sad.
If you're wearing a sign saying, hey, I'm here, you bring in a crowd.
But what you want from me?
You were asking why I acted out. That's what I did. I'm a child at that time. I had no one to talk to. I had no friends. Glory to God for your fame. But you know, your fame, I dealt with a lot of stuff in school. A lot of people try to rob me. A lot of people try to play me. A lot of people try to do a lot of things. Everyone try to fight me.
So I'm blaming
No, I'm not blaming you. I'm telling you what it was. I'm not blaming you. I'm happy more than anything that you have your success. That's all I can ask for. I'm just telling you what I'm feeling on my end. So you were trying to ask me, where is this coming from? I'm telling you, this is where it's coming from.
What I'm hearing is that you feel that you don't matter to her as much as you would want.
Yeah, so like, I know she loves me.
Okay.
I know she loves me, but like, I just don't feel like I'm of importance.
So we're going to bring the rest of the family in.
Good.
Okay, good. That'll be right.
I really wish they would have had Tretch here. That way, Tretch at least could have had, you know, Tyran's back. I believe TT was here too, but Tretch should have been involved because Tretch did help raise Tyran. What do you all think?
Back.
Being the son of a celebrity, I can imagine how difficult it was back then. And now listening to him, I'm feeling for him.
So take a seat, ladies, wherever you prefer.
Thank you.
So the root of the problem is he just wants to get closer. It sounds like significance is a big thing for him.
There's something that, one word that you've been saying that I always say since I was a little girl, that I don't matter. That's a word I felt.
That's why we're trying to align you two, because you know how that felt.
Right. And
that's what your son that's sitting across from you now is feeling.
And she still don't get it, you guys. She's like squinting her eyes and shit. And it's like Pep still is not receiving it. And I think it really hurts a lot of parents. You know, they're not able to really see the truth. They don't want to see the truth. They love escaping, you know, from reality. And that's the problem with you, Pep.
I never want you to feel like that. Now that I'm hearing it, now I'm understanding it, I can relate. And I'm sorry.
Tyran didn't feel that he matters, but now that he's opened up to me, I will pay much more attention to his needs and his wants, and we can heal and move forward.
Bitch, it's too late now. Shit, he grown. Shit. Sad case, honey. Sad case. In the words of my late auntie, honey. Okay?
I'm actually glad that I went to therapy.
Seriously, I'm sorry.
All right.
Yeah.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
Very much.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
I'll hug it out.
Hug it out.
Hug it out.
Okay, you guys, that's all I have to say on this matter, honey. Y'all get down in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, Brand New, and I will check you guys out later.